Alrighty, here we go. Duke Devlin is taking on none other than PaniK the Eliminator. And it could be a very interesting match between these two. I mean, PaniK's deck is a bit of an odd one. He does have some good cards, but usually not really enough to get massive amounts of wins. He placed 12th, I believe, in the Duelist Kingdom, if that's the number that we're up to. But he did get some unlikely wins at times as well. Alright, Duke has started off with a negate attack, a skull dice. He's got... Oh, he can't play any monsters though. He's got Darkmaster Zork. He's also got a Spike Bot there as well. There is three-headed yugioh. And Dark Energy. So PaniK going in for an early attack. And Dukey boy, or Devlin boy, I'm going to call him Devlin boy, does have negate attack, but he's opted not to use it. Either that or our player had his finger on the B button, but no need to rush with negate attack just yet. Again, there's Dice Foon. Well, so dice, it's a 3. So Duke got lucky with that dice roll, mind you, as well, but destroys three-headed yugioh's equip card and sends it back to 1200 attack. Now PaniK now with 5 cards in hand and plays Lord of Zamaya. So Duke, will he play it this turn? He will. Negate attack is activated. That will end PaniK's battle phase and save Duke Devlin 2,500 life points. Duke's in a bit of trouble. He's still got no monsters he can play. He does have Fairy Meteor Crush card. He's just drawn Cyclone Laser. It gives him absolutely nothing. Cyclone Laser is an equip card for Gradius. And Ryukishin is played from PaniK, who now has a combined 3,500 attack points on the field. So Duke is going to be down to 3,000 life points after all these attacks. Duke didn't activate Skull Dice. Maybe waiting to see if he can at least draw a monster. PaniK might win this without Duke even playing a monster. And such is the nature of Duke's deck. It's not a fantastic deck, but it is fun to watch if he gets all those dice out. Oh, would you believe it? Gradius. Duke, I think he has 3 of them in his deck. I had to double up on his monsters because he didn't really play many during the anime. Gradius is now at 1,500 attack. And would you believe it? And is it called Cyclone Laser? I've just forgotten the name of its equip card. I think it's Cyclone Laser. It also gives Gradius piercing damage effect as well. Yellow Luster Shield is activated from PaniK. So he's increasing his defenses, which will lessen the attack of Gradius's weapon. And Ryukishin is tributed for a face-down defense. Okay. It could be a Metal Guardian, could be Reaper of the Cards. Okay. Michizua has been drawn. And, is he going to tribute Gradius? There goes Gradius. And its laser cannon. In exchange, Duke Devlin now has a stronger machine and Fairy Meteor Crush. So he can get over three-headed yugioh as well. Alright, three-headed yugioh destroyed. Duke is down to 3,000 life points. He's taken a lot of damage. Alright, turn change back to PaniK, who's still at 7,700 life points and possibly does have a good defense on the field. Throws down another one. Duke does have a skull dice, though. So, Dukey boy, Devlin boy, you could get lucky. Draw phase, there's another Gradius. Is it just Gradius? I wonder if that's based off Star Fox. That game that came out on Nintendo 64. It'd be cool if it was. Oh, there's Strike Ninja. And Duke has lost Monster Reborn from the effect of Hyro Shadow Scout. And, there it is. It's Reaper of the Cards. And he does go for it, Skull Dice. It's an unlikely one. He'd have to roll a 5 or a 6. 7 Tools of the Bandit. PaniK not taking any chances. Keeping that Reaper of the Cards on the field. 22-30 defense. It would have been a 2 in 6 chance, but. And Reaper of the Cards effect activates, and it's just destroyed Michizua, which is a good card as well. So Reaper of the Cards effect came into play, destroying that trap card. Okay, Ryukushin powered, summoned in attack mode, probably to wipe out Gradius. And Duke Devlin is down to 2170 life points. PaniK's still at 6700. He's still got plenty of points in reserve. There's Dark Assailant. Duke keeping his hand to himself. He does have dice reroll. Which again, that card is really strange. How that activates sometimes. I think you got to play it first before you roll the dice. But if you roll a dice, then you activate dice reroll. Dice reroll's effect won't activate. There's a graceful dice. And Duke Devlin has decided to play it. He's rolled a 1. He probably should have played that first, dice reroll. But I mean, even with dice reroll, there's still no guarantee. He would still have to roll a 5 or a 6. End phase for PaniK. He's comfortable just sitting there. Oh, Orgoth. That's what we need. Get Orgoth the Relentless to the field. Alright, down goes the Dark Assailant. If Duke draws... if he draws Dark Master Zork... Oh, maybe that's why Maybe that's why Duke was holding on to dice reroll for Dark Master Zork. Because if Zork comes to the field, Zork can destroy itself. Maybe that's why Duke's holding dice reroll. That does actually make a lot of sense. However, Orgoth the Relentless is coming to the field. And at 2500 attack points. Never mind. Why activate dice reroll? Oh, he rolled a 5, 5 and a 6. It's got to 4200 attack points. And he can attack directly because 5 or 6 at the bottom, this card can attack directly this turn. If you roll 3 of them, if you roll 3 6s, 3 5s, that's why he wanted dice reroll. He was trying to aim for that. See if he got the direct attack of 4200. So Orgoth, if you roll 3 5s, 3 6s, 2 5s and a 6, 2 6s and a 5, you get to attack directly. And Dice Knight has just been activated as well. I tell you what, Dice Reroll is Dark Hole. Damn. Oh, that Dice Reroll card is an absolute mind spin. Dooku Roizu, the Grim Reaper, is played. It's only 900 attack. Sword of Dark Destruction. That gets it to 1300. Duke is running out of life points. He's going to be down to, 870? Yeah. 870 life points for Duke. He's got Strike Ninja. There's Oni Tank T-34. So Duke throws down Strike Ninja. There are 2 Dark Monsters in the graveyard, so Duke could activate Strike Ninja's effect if he wants to lose. However, he doesn't. Destroys Dooku Roizu, the Grim Reaper. PaniK down to 1900. We're getting a close finish. So Dice Reroll. If Duke didn't roll the 6 and the 6, if he rolled the 6 and a 6 and he rolled something other than 5 or a 6, he could use that Dice Reroll to throw again. But he didn't need to. Okay, only tank T34. It's at 1400 attack points. Duke goes in for the attack. The Shadow who controls the dark. It looks like PaniK may be out of good monsters. 1400 PaniK has one more turn. Can he block Duke's attack? He's got Earthbound Spirit. He's got a couple of good defensive cards. Does he draw any of them? If he did draw Earthbound Spirit or a 2000 defense of some sort, with Yellow Luster Shield, Duke would lose 600 life points. There's Needle Wall. Again, a dice rolling card and a good one too. Duke goes in for Strike Ninja. It's Fiend's Hand. PaniK looks like he is done, and well, he is. Oh my word, what a... Duke's matches, man, they're absolute craze. They're absolutely crazy. But Duke has picked up the first match. So PaniK, it is a best of 3. PaniK will get to play Duke. You'll get to play Duke again. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot is run by Devlin. Okay, Needle Wall, 2 Gradius and a dice reroll. Duke throws down the dice reroll. Dude, that dice reroll is... oh, that's something else. Alright, 13th Grave is played. In defense. What has PaniK got in response? Duke flips up Needle Wall. Needle Wall is one of the most devastating cards, but you need to be very lucky. Because it can just destroy a monster straight up, but you have to roll the dice. Remove trap. Boo. We will not be able to see Needle Wall and all the fun it embodies. PaniK throws down the Dark Shade, which gets to 1200. Would have matched 13th Grave. However, 13th Grave is in defense mode. So 13th Grave, a zombie that suddenly appeared from plot number 13, an empty grave, is now filling that spot. Oh, Uranzo. Uranzo was the MVP in Duke's last game. It was revived 3 times in one match. Alright, 100 points off PaniK, and Uranzo occupies the field. Now PaniK, he does have Yami on the field, which would benefit PaniK more than what it would Duke. As King Fog is played, and King Fog gets to 1200. It was in attack mode and Sword of Dark Destruction, so basically a big cloud of smoke is holding a sword, which Yu-Gi-Oh's fun. And King Fog destroys Uranzo. So King Fog is at 1600 attack. There's Michizua. That could get rid of King Fog. Now, Duke does have 2 Gradius available to him. If he draws that Cyclone Laser, Gradius' equip card, later on he could do piercing damage with it. Face down defense for PaniK. Interesting move as well. You think that PaniK would want to attack, but it depends what the monster is. It could be a weak throwaway. It could be a... Alright, Michizua activates. King Fog is going to bite it. Could be a defensive that PaniK threw down as well. Earthbound Spirit, for example. I think he might have a couple of defensive cards, but with Michizua destroying King Fog, what does PaniK have here? There's Orgoth. And Duke Devlin has decided to summon Gradius in attack mode. And he's going for the face down defense, and it is... there it is. Earthbound Spirit. Dang. Duke Devlin just took 1,000 points of damage off that failed attack. But if PaniK played Earthbound Spirit, he may not have any other monsters. So, straight to the end phase. Maybe he doesn't. There's summon dice. And he does have dice reroll. Oh, he doesn't play dice reroll straight off the bat. Oh, it's a 1. That doesn't work. You have to play dice reroll first. To the end phase. It doesn't mean that Duke won't be able to get Orgoth to the field at all. Dice reroll could have been played first. Although with dice reroll still on the field, you can play it for another dice roll later on. And Duke has a lot of them. There's Dice Foon. He rolls a 5. Destroy 2 spell or traps on the field. Well, you could say that it's a missed opportunity. Duke could have played the dice reroll, but he elected not to, or you have to play dice rerolls like pretty much straight away before you throw any dice to actually utilize its effect. Then again, with Orgoth the Relentless, it could be that Duke maybe wanted to hold dice reroll for Orgoth the Relentless' effect as well. I mean, Duke's whole deck can benefit from... Oh, there's limiter removal. Duke's whole deck can benefit from dice reroll. It could be that Duke just wanted to hold it for if he got Orgoth the Relentless to the field. If he rolled 2 6s and neither a 5 or a 6, he could use dice reroll to try and attack directly with 4200 again like he did in the last duel. But then again, human player. I can't enter the head of the human player. I can only spectate. As Swords of Revealing Light is played, that will help Duke possibly get that Orgoth the Relentless to the field. So PaniK now has 6 cards in hand. And to the end phase. Turn change for Duke, who has drawn Skull Dice. Can't pull another monster. He just needs another monster to get Orgoth to the field. I mean, he's got Swords of Revealing Light down, so you would hope that he could. Alright. PaniK threw down another defense. Monster Reborn. Okay, that'll do it. Duke can... No, he's elected not to. Okay. Selected to hold for just one more turn. Maybe wanting to utilize the full effect of that Swords of Revealing Light to see if he can draw another monster. Tributed face down play from PaniK. Swords of Revealing Light is now destroyed. And there is Skull Dice. So unbelievably, Duke did not draw another monster for the whole part of that Swords of Revealing Light to get Orgoth to the field. So Duke will have to use his Monster Reborn. Now Orgoth the Relentless will be able to come to the field here. PaniK doesn't have any face down cards, so it's safe to summon. Alright, Orgoth the Relentless comes to the field. It's a 2500 and it does have a good effect. So Duke will be able to throw some dice. He'll power up Orgoth the Relentless. That's a 1. That's a 1, so he won't be getting a direct attack. Although 2 1s. This card cannot be destroyed by battle for the remainder of the turn. Or card effect. Until the end of the opponent's turn. Okay, so if PaniK drew something strong enough to destroy Orgoth, Orgoth wouldn't be destroyed by battle. Although it'd be pretty hard to destroy Orgoth by battle with a Skull Dice on the field as well. 3100 for Orgoth. It got rid of Earthbound Spirit. Orgoth is still at 3100, so it's unlikely that it's going to be destroyed by battle anyway. PaniK with another face down defense. He's staring down a very, very menacing Orgoth the Relentless, says Spikebot. And Orgoth activates its effect again. It rolls 2. It rolls 6. It rolls 5. It doesn't get the direct attack effect. It needed to roll 2 of them. Needed to roll 2 6s or 2 5s. Reaper of the Cards was that face down, and it selected the middle one, which was limiter removal. 3,800 for Orgoth. So pretty much impossible for PaniK to destroy it by battle. What does PaniK have? He throws down another defense. It may be all he can do. Just to try his best to keep his defenses up. There's Dark Master Zork. Dice roll again. It's a 1. It's a 4. There will be no direct attack. It's 1. So Orgoth, again, will not be able to be destroyed by battle or card effect. Which, yes, that protects him from... Is there anything that PaniK has with card effect that would destroy Orgoth? I don't know. Draw phase. PaniK has 7 cards in hand. And he is just throwing down defense after defense. There doesn't appear to be anything more that PaniK can do. Okay, well, this one wages on. What else have I done recently? I passed GTA San Andreas 100% again. Again, I am working on a series bit by bit. Oh, there's a 6. If he rolls one more, he needs a 6. It's another 5. I'm working on a series. Before we get GTA 6, I'm going to try and put together every cutscene in chronological order as like one big GTA movie. Which, so we can see the entire GTA movie before we get GTA 6. Fun. Alright, that 6 is played. That may actually help Orgoth get its effect. I have to wait a turn. It's a 2. It's a 3, and it is a 4. So Orgoth picking off the defenses. Mind you, PaniK won't be able to defend like this forever. And card count in the deck is slightly in favor of Duke, so it's not like Duke's going to run out of cards before PaniK. PaniK will run out of defense before Duke runs out of cards. And a face down defense again from PaniK. Okay, finally another monster that Duke can play in Uranzo. Alright, that 6 is activated. And that may have been accidental. Orgoth the Relentless didn't activate its effect. Big Eye is going to activate, and look at the top 5 cards of PaniK's deck. It may have been an instinctive battle phase there from Duke. So what have I done so far? I have passed GTA Vice City 100%. I've passed GTA Vice City 100% a few times. Same as San Andreas. I am also working on Grand Theft Auto London. I just need to do the last stage. I'll do GTA 1 and 2 as well, but they are very difficult games. Alright, another face down defense from PaniK, who is now starting to slow down now. Oh, there's Dice Jar. Okay, the rules are the rules. Duke has to play Dice Jar if he can. Play it down. Play down Dice Jar. I did tell the players that we're gonna make it a rule if Duke draws Dice Jar, he has to play it because it's fun. It may not be strategic, but it's fun. And now PaniK is now finally starting to lose life points. Hasn't been a perfect game from Duke by far. He didn't activate Orgoth's. He may have just held Orgoth's effect just so we can get Dice Jar's effect. Dice Jar has a very good chance of taking 6,000 life points off PaniK. A very, very good chance of taking 6,000 life points off PaniK. With that 6, it's basically 50-50. PaniK rolls a 2. They both rolled a 2. which means the dice will have to roll again. There's a 5, which will be a 6, with the effect of that 6 with dice jar. That is an absolutely brutal combo. Because they tied, they have to roll again. And here we go. PaniK is about to lose 6,000 life points from the effect of dice jar. Oof. Oh, it's such a fun card. Alright, Graceful Dice is activated, and it rolls a 1. Which can be turned to a 6 from the effect of that 6. Dude, that 6, that is a broken ass card. Alright, battle phase. Yoranzo is at 2100. Attack with Orgoth. Don't even need to activate the effect. PaniK's beaten here. Yes! Get the win with Dice Jar! Duke wins in what was... It was a scrappy game, but he got the win in the end. Alright, so Duke is now 4-1, I believe. Yes. So we do have Becca's match coming up as well, and that is against Seeker, so good fun. Thanks everybody for tuning in, and wherever you are in the world, stay safe, take care, farewell.